Hey, hi, hello, my name is dis.cat. This is Project Hardcover, where we're letting books be the escape. Hello, lovelies, and today for you, I have my July TBR. And yes, I am still wearing the same clothes from my June book haul, which you guys can check out right here. High five, high five. So yes, I've decided to quickly shoot this little TBR because, well, it's little. And why is my normally average size TBR so little this month? Well, I'll tell you. It's because this month is Booktubeathon. Can you guys tell I'm excited? I am so effing excited. Yes, so Booktubeathon takes place this month. It takes place from July 27th to August 2nd. And for those of you who don't know what Booktubeathon is, it is a week-long reading marathon where basically you read as much as humanly possible in a 7-day period. And of course, there are all kinds of reading challenges and video challenges and Twitter sprints and giveaways and all kinds of amazing fabulousness. Seriously, I've been looking forward to it since literally the moment it ended last year. I had so much fun doing it last year. I'm so excited to do it again this year. Just so excited! Yes, so if you have any further questions about Booktubeathon, I will leave a link to the Booktubeathon YouTube channel and their Twitter down in the doobly-doo, and you guys can go and check out whatever information you would like. Yes, so because Booktubeathon is taking place this month, I didn't want to bombard myself with a normal TBR. I do want to read books in July, considering how Booktubeathon doesn't take place until, like, the end of July. So I wanted to get some books done, but I didn't want to, like, really stress myself out trying to read, like, 800 books this month. Not to mention, we all know I'm gonna get my hands on some graphic novels, and that's gonna be all mixed up in there, so yeah, TBR is gonna be small. I'm only going to try to get myself to read 4 regular books before Booktubeathon, which is just so weird. 4 books on my TBR is freaking me out. It really, really is. But these are books that I'm actually really, really excited to get to, so I'm just going to hurry up and get started and tell you what they're going to be. The first book that I plan on tackling in the month of July, I know one person in particular is going to be just so super excited about, and it is Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson. That's right, Ivan, I'm doing it. Yes, so it seems like not only my friend Ivan is obsessed with Brandon Sanderson and this series, but like the entirety of YouTube, you know, except me, because I am like the only poor schmuck on the planet who has not read these books, or any book by Brandon Sanderson. So I am endeavoring to change that this month. I just have heard so many spectacular things about this series from countless people with countless different tastes in books, and just everyone is in love with this man in this series, so I am just so super stoked to get to this. Like, it's ridiculous how excited I am. The next book that I plan on tackling in the month of July is Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson. So, I read a Mary E. Pearson book when I was in high school. It was the Mark of the Scribbler, the Curse of the Scribbler, something like that, and it was basically a modern retelling of Romeo and Juliet, which usually I hate those. But this one was done really, really well, and I just remembered that I really, really liked it. So when I heard that Mary E. Pearson was coming out with another book, and it was getting like a lot of hype, I was really excited. And then I saw that Lainey from Ginger Reads Lainey and Sasha from A Book Utopia read this book, and they really, really, really liked it. So that just made me that much more excited to read it. Basically, all I know about this book is that it is about a princess who is promised to marry this prince that she has never met before, and she absolutely has no desire to marry him, so she runs away from her kingdom. Apparently, she manages to, like, stay out of all of this political and kingdomy stuff for a little while, but then she finds out that not only is said prince coming to find her, but so is an assassin. And I know that this book has a lot to do with like tarot cards, and there's like this really big plot twist in it, and I am really excited to get to this. I've been wanting to read this for a really long time, and now I get to, and it's just, yeah, so excitement, just so many good things happening this month. The next book that I plan on tackling this month is another book that I am just really, really ashamed to admit that I have not yet read. I feel like I'm not a people. I feel like I'm not a person because I haven't read this book. And that book is Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins. Just go your brains. I know, it's astounding. I've been on BookTube for a year, almost a year, like very vastly approaching, and I have not read this book. Like, I don't even understand how that's possible either. Like, I literally don't. Like, literally every single person on BookTube nearly has read and loved this book. I don't know how this atrocity has happened, how it has gone on for this long, but I am going to remedy it this month. I am going to read this book. I'm going to understand what, like, literally everyone on BookTube is talking about when they talk about how fantastic Stephanie Perkins' books are. I am finally going to know. I feel like this is cardinal sin that I haven't read this book, and I just need to change it. So I'm going to read it. And then the last official, oh god, air quotes, the last official book on this TBR is another one that I've been meaning to read for the longest time, and that is The Endgames by T. Michael Martin. Yeah, so funny story. I heard about this book through a fellow YouTuber, not a booktuber, normal YouTuber, Sabrina from Nerdy and Quirky. She's basically this really, really hilarious little, just awesome fangirl. She won Nerd Factor, like, maybe a year ago, 2 years ago, and she's a nerd fighter, and she's, like, good friends with John Green now, and she does Crash Course Kids. She's just really, really awesome. You guys need to check her out. I'm gonna leave a link to her channel and, like, everybody else that I've mentioned in this video down in the doobly-doo. Go check them all out. They're amazing. But yes, basically she did this video where she talked about books, and this was one of them, and she just really highly, highly recommended it. It is a zombie apocalypse novel. I don't know too much more than that, other than Sabrina says that the characters are really, really deep and complex, and the story is really, really interesting and rich, and just so much fun and awesome, and just, I am really, really excited to read this. I have not read a zombie apocalypse book in the longest time, and I really, really miss them because I love them. So I am just super excited to finally get to this book. And that is it. Those are the official books for my July TBR. And now for the air quotes explanation. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, we all know I'm gonna get my hands on graphic novels. Probably way more graphic novels than any human being needs to acquire in a month-long period. So, of course, be expecting those in the July wrap-up. And then later in the month, when all of the reading challenges and stuff are announced for Booktubeathon, I'm going to have a separate Booktubeathon TBR. So also be on the lookout for that. Let me know down in the comments if you guys have read any of these books. I'm sure you have read at least, like, all of them, because everyone has read these books. Everyone has read these books but me. Either way, leave it down in the comments. Tell me how much you liked them, how crazy I am for waiting this long to read them, all of that good jazz. As always, thanks you guys for watching. I will see you next time, and remember, books are the escape, and Booktubeathon!